What's up, people? Your boy Generalizing back with another video, guys. The rules of modern dating and understanding women, it's complicated, I'm sure is. And if I meet the guy that finally understands the modern women, hey, give me your secrets. But I doubt I ever will. Guys, we ain't gonna be giving a long intro here. We're just gonna get straight into this, and then I will voice my opinion along the way. Guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
One thing that you wish men understood better about women.
Where the clit is. Just that we're all different.
Hey, I can agree with you on that. Oh, that is funny.
And that it's, you know, we all have different needs, we all have different wants, and that it's not one size fits all.
Okay, if all women are so different, why do we use the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's like a universal nature that all women exhibit?
That would, but like, what a bullshit thing to say.
So you don't agree with know how to treat a woman? You don't think that that's a valid statement?
Absolutely
so
not.
How should a man treat
bullshit.
a woman?
I don't think it's a universal statement. I think that if you're in a relationship with a woman, that you
Okay, so she's pretty much saying that you can treat her like shit, or you can't. You don't have to treat her like shit. You want to treat what? Of course, it's a universal statement. How are you supposed to treat a woman then? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that you understand that.
Well, let me ask this: why do you think a lot of guys have a hard time finding the clitoris if it's always in the same place?
Because they're stupid.
It's not that hard to find.
They don't know how to touch it, please it. They're scared of the shit. They're scared of it. They be looking at it like,
what is that? I'm gonna go down.
You want me to lick it?
Right, okay then, but then when it comes to the other things that we want you to do, you can't even perform to that level. Okay then, say nothing.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Their needs and wants, and that you.
Hi.
Oh, here we go.
I have a question.
Can you consent real quick?
I have a question. It's not about you. He's asking the questions. You answer. Another Karen coming onto the show.
Just you consent to being filmed? I just need you to
Hi,
consent.
I'm consenting to this interview.
Go ahead, ask your
I
question.
have a question for you.
Please, go ahead.
What do you mean by that question of how does a woman act?
Basically, I'm saying, I'm trying to challenge the idea that maybe there's like a general idea that a lot of women want to be treated a certain way, and that's why they have that expression, know how to treat a woman. But
Do you believe in heterosexual relationships?
I believe in all different types of relationships, even same-sex ones, of course, all different types. But yeah, let me ask you this:
Huh?
Do you think generalizing?
I don't know where she's trying to go with this.
Relationships, it's okay to generalize.
No. Again with this. Do you answer the question? He asks you the question. Why are you deflecting it? Because you ain't got an answer.
Well, if it wasn't, why would anyone ever bother giving relationship advice? Don't you have to have like look for certain patterns to know how to like?
Is that why you're asking?
Yeah.
To look for a different pattern?
Well, no, in other words, I'm saying like if you couldn't generalize about men and women in relationships, why would there be?
Couldn't generalize in
If you couldn't generalize about what men and women want in relationships, obviously there's exceptions, right? But if you weren't like general things that like men and women looked for, why would there be best-selling books called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus?
Who's playing that in the background, man?
People ask about somebody's zodiac sign, which generalizes, right? Like when you say Scorpios act like this and Geminis act like this, is that not generalizing?
Is there a problem with generalizing?
Oh
I'm
she's deflecting it. She's deflecting all of his questions, and she's not answering a single one. What is going on with this world? She's crazy.
I don't think there's a problem with generalizing. I'm asking you if you think that there's a problem with generalizing.
Answer the question.
Do you think generalizing is okay?
Do you?
Oh!
Well, I mean, if you want to interview me, I'm just asking these questions.
Well, I think the questions are so vague in that there's so many sanctions of relationship in the world that you're asking a crowd that is heterosexual, and it just like...
Well, I'll give you an example, okay?
she don't know. That's what I'm saying. She don't have a clue.
Acknowledge that there's exceptions. Like, for example, there are some women who will date short guys, but don't most women have a preference for a guy who's taller than them?
Disagree.
So you don't think there's such a thing as most, or, you know, you can't say most people want this? Like, a lot of women are attracted to confidence. A lot of people say that.
Confidence is different than height.
Okay, but is that not generalizing? People generally want confidence, right?
I think that a woman could.
Well, just people in general like confidence, right?
I'm a woman, interested in men, so I can only speak to that.
Sure.
I think that it is generalizing to say before I'm in a relationship or dating that I could say yes, I'm into tall men.
Okay.
And then I meet someone shorter than me.
Yeah.
And I fall in love, and that generalization cancels out.
I didn't say that there aren't exceptions. I said there's exceptions, but I'm saying.
So the conversation is irrelevant.
Well, the exception.
We can't talk about generalizations until we're in the situation, and the generalization it cancels out.
But it's.
That's bullshit, because you initially have to be attracted to someone to get into a relationship, and having an attraction for someone, or it's like, for example, like some people like chocolate. True or false? True. Some people don't like chocolate. True or false? Right? Some people like women that go to the gym. Some men like women go to the gym. Some men don't like it when women go to the gym. It's like you have to have an initial attraction, an initial generalization before you fall in love and before you get into a relationship. You're not just going to go out and say, do you know what? There's short guys, there's tall guys, there's guys that are fat, there's guys that are skinny. I don't care which one comes up to me. That's bullshit. Bullshit. You have a generalization, you have an attraction for a particular looking male. That is where you tend to stick around. That is where you keep your eye. That's where you keep your eyes on. You don't keep your eyes on the overweight chubby geezer sitting in the corner on his own. You keep your eyes on the guy who's got his own booth. Like, for me, man, she is talking absolute nonsense.
At the same time.
So it's not fair to put on camera and to hold me to a word of generalization until there are exceptions. And I can say that women prefer tall men until they meet someone short and they fall in love, and that's okay.
I acknowledge that. What I'm saying is, does the exception make the rule?
No.
I'm saying just because some women might prefer a short man doesn't mean that most women don't have a preference for taller men.
Well, that's statistics that are outside of my ability to talk to.
That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking your opinions. Like I said, yeah.
I'm not willing to put my opinion on camera.
Wow, what a waste of time.
I'm consenting to this interview.
Which do men enjoy more, the chase or the catch?
The chase.
Isn't the catch the man's goal and the chase the woman's goal?
Yeah, but if you keep chasing that, then they won't want anyone else if they're still chasing that one girl.
Okay. Don't women want to be chased though?
Yes, for sure.
So the chase is not the woman's goal?
The chase is the woman's goal, I would say. I do try to make the guy chase a little more.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Nope.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
That's a good point.
That is a good point. I've dated a lot of shitty men.
I've talked to shitty men. I haven't dated them.
I have.
But it's not your problem. Exactly. That's your problem. You're a bad judge of character.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
Yeah.
Depends.
There you go.
Has there ever been a man you wanted that you weren't able to get?
No.
Yes.
No. For me, there's not a man. Everybody wants me. It's usually the man that wants me, not to
Wow.
or anything, but it's
Really?
never me trying to go for a man that I don't want.
Oh,
So
really?
Is it typically true that women want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then, would you agree that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
Yes. Terrible advice.
So then, how is a man supposed to get a woman then without chasing her?
You have to have game. You have to make her want you without her knowing that you want her.
Okay, so like, what advice would you have for men? How can he do that?
You have to come at her
Or
and
chase.
buy us dinner. Take us out.
That's
Show
chase.
us what you're about.
That's chase.
And make it worth our while, and then we'll come on to you.
Right, but I mean, how will that lead to like a romantic relationship as opposed to just being friend zoned?
Because once we see what you can do, then we like you.
Well, I mean, are there certain like boxes that the man has to check off before he goes from friend zone to actually, the hookup zone, the end zone?
Well, my box is provider, style. Other than that, it's kind of open.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Fuck no.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
Well, the men are not literally. So I'm gonna put it like this: men, they'll date you, correct, but then when you all start getting comfortable, that's when they show that they're not shit. And then that's when it comes on to the woman's part of leaving the motherfucker. Because if they're not shit, then you need to fucking leave them. But the first men shouldn't be shit in the first place. Because why are you putting on a whole persona just to be not shit in the first place? Like, you can't do all that.
If women are smarter than men, why
Which
do they keep...
are.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening up their legs?
Because it's called manipulation. It's not opening up their legs. If I'm hearing something from man and I'm like, okay, why? First of all, why would you lie to me in the first place?
Oh my god. Bro, she has got so much attitude, man. It stinks. This room just started to smell really bad because her attitude is just off the chart. Like, bro, if she come up to me like that, like talking like all that, oh my goodness gracious me.
If you're a liar, why are you doing that? It doesn't fall onto the woman, it falls onto the man, because what are you lying for? See?
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
No. Women can get whatever they want because men are easy. They said that women are sluts. The men are sluts because it's a little, oh, you're nice, take a little haircut, your edge looks good, your drawers are off.
Why?
How can men be the sluts when women are the key to sex? Because it's not like a man can stick his you-know-what in her you-know-what. Just like that. Like, she has to be willing and open for that to happen, right? So who's the slut? Because if you shut that down and shut it off, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna be able to put his you-know-what in your you-know-what. Like, that makes no damn sense. And listen, I'm done.
Why do so many women need to be right even if they're wrong?
Who says women need to be right?
Well, how many women are willing to concede in an argument?
I will. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong.
I will too.
Shit, my bad. I apologize. I was wrong. Yeah. I read it wrong.
Especially if
I looked at the picture wrong. I looked at the message wrong. It wasn't you, boo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that who do you think is more likely to admit when they're wrong, men or women?
Men will take it to the fucking grave. Deny.
Well, then
women.
Why do we have the expression being the bigger man?
That's not all the way true.
Yeah,
every time.
it isn't. You could be the bigger vagina.
Well, then why don't we have that expression?
Bigger clit.
It's just you're big.
Ew.
Why do women often tell themselves to never settle?
Oh, because we do so much work. Like, once you get into a relationship, we're going to be constantly doing all the work.
Oh,
so
really?
if you settle from the beginning, you're going to just be miserable. You're going to be settled.
Is the man...
So the women do all the work, but then you want someone that provides for you. Why don't you just provide for yourself? I want a guy who's provider. So is he not doing all the work then?
Not doing a lot of work by being a provider?
No, not necessarily.
Well, what's all the work that the women are talking about doing?
Well, we're kind of like our men's manager. Like, we make sure you're up on time. We make sure you're doing things right. We make sure...
You make sure you're up on time. Are you alright?
You look presentable. We're like your...
But I mean, if a man wasn't capable of doing all that stuff himself, would the woman...
Again, or making sure you look presentable, but did you not say you just wanted a guy who had style? Like, oh my god. These women, man, shit.
even find him attractive in the first place?
No.
Well, we don't know that at first. We don't know that.
Well, I mean, obviously, a man has to be able to take care of himself in order to have the status and the physique and, all the discipline that, women would find attractive to begin with, right?
Yes, but that level is... what men we bring to the table is on two different levels. What we want and what we bring.
What does a woman bring to the table?
Like I said, we're like the manager. We put you in position so you can be better.
Have you ever considered the possibility you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
I have.
I think about it every day. It's so hard to get someone who understands you. And
Why are the women who say they won't settle okay with settling for living and dying alone with a dozen cats?
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, it's women like this. Yeah, oh, it's so hard to find someone that understands you, bro. Do you really think there's a guy out there who understands you completely? No. Are there people out there that understand me and where I come from completely? No. You can't have this perfect 100% understands me. Like, that is impossible. He ain't gonna understand you completely. Like, okay, there will be some things he understands, but other things he won't. Like, there's a balance there, right? I'm not saying this, I don't want to be cruel, but like, it's looking like she's going to end up an old frail lady with a cat at this rate, because she has to get to a point where she can find a man that understands her to a certain extent, because again, he'll come into the relationship. Do you understand me? Not really. What are you going to do? Just walk away because they don't understand you fully? Like, come on.
because during all their life they think they deserve better, and the years pass and then they end up being alone.
Because you'll have peace. Your peace of mind is priceless.
Well, yeah, but why would women who can't have everything choose to settle for nothing?
Because that's not nothing. Like, you have yourself. Like, sometimes if you get the wrong man, it just chips away at you, and you be like, I'll just rather deal with my cats than to be doing all this work.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
Yes.
It's so sad for women to say that. It actually upsets me, because when you have women that have just lost all hope because I deserve better, no one understands me. They have this very frail, not arrogant, but single-minded mind. They have that single-minded mentality where I deserve better all the time. I deserve more. I deserve this. At the end of the day, your time's gonna run out, man. Like, every time you won't settle for something, again, you're wasting time, precious time, and the years go on. You're that old woman in her rocking chair with 5 cats, hoarding shit, hoarding cups and hoarding plates, because you haven't found yourself a man. And you probably come across a man that was more than willing to put the options down on the line, but no, he didn't have style. Oh no, he just wasn't. There's always one thing that the guy, it has to be a perfect 10. It's bullshit, and it upsets me because women are here to create. They have the ability to create another human being. They have that ability to give birth, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's so upsetting to see women who have that mentality. Oh, I'd rather die alone. I'm a bad bee. Nah, I'd rather be on my own. I love the single life. Wow, that is just really sad to hear, because when you have a woman that has a full ass family with grandchildren, great grandchildren, passing on their legacies, passing on their DNA, that is a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. And when you have a woman that is just naive and wants to act dumb and act like that, very sad.
So would you agree that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
All men do is chase women. No. The boyfriend I have, I chased him, and I still chase him to this day. BC's not shit.
Don't women end up working for a man's attention if he's the high value man she says she wants?
There's no high value men out here for real.
There's no high value man?
No, there are some high value men, but they're not a lot. That's the thing. Women are the prize. That's what the people get fucked up.
Well, wait. Hold on. If high value men are rare, why wouldn't the high value man be the prize?
They're not the prize, because what was there?
There's less of them to go around. They're more rare.
Yeah, where are they? I've been searching.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would make them a prize. A diamond is a prize because it's rare.
No, the women are the prize because women, they got a pussy. You know what I mean? Pussy makes the world go around.
No, it doesn't, bro. It really doesn't. If that's what I'm saying. She is so immature, man. Like, pussy makes the world go round. You really think that's what all men want? Like, he is spot on about the prize situation, because again, everyone wants the diamond. That's the prize. Everyone wants $100,000 in the casino because that's the prize. Like, oh, all women are the prize. That's too easy. I don't want that. Pussy. Oh, pussy's the prize. That's, bro. Do you know how many pussies are out there? Honestly, man, that ain't the prize. That really isn't. The prize is partnership. A prize is a woman that's more than willing to be by your side through business, through work. Be a partner. This is that, and these are qualities this woman does not have.
So a woman. So wait.
Pussy makes the whole entire world go round.
Okay, if all the men in the world were gay, how would pussy have power?
I really hope they were, because at this point, what the fuck is going on?
Oh no.
No, women still have power either way because we're a woman. You know what I mean?
Has a woman ever lied to you, played games with you, burned you, cheated on you?
A man is a man, but a woman is a woman.
I thought women wanted equality. Do women want to be equal or special?
We want equality with equal pay. I'm not trying to get my ass beat. I want equal pay, because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's, and this nigga got C's.
All right, let me ask this. Would you rather? Wait. Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. No Do you think most women would choose to do that?
No.
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less?
Well, if you're not willing to put in the work to get money, then that's your fault.
Do you think most women want to do the dangerous, dirty jobs?
It's not.
She can't answer it.
Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'm not taking trash out.
Well, why do we have the expression that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the
But then you want equal pay.
trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right.
But then you want equal pay. Shut down, man.
So I'm
Or
just saying,
lift heavy things.
well, right, but it says.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna end this here, man, before I slam the laptop screen down. Guys, she wants equal pay, but she's not willing. She said she's willing, which is bullshit, because she's not willing to do the heavy lifting jobs, which again require physical strength, which men have more than most women, and they're more than willing to pay you more because they're more dangerous. So you know when you have the power lines, right, the power grid, and you have men working the power lines and the power grid because they understand the infrastructure and they've trained, and physically they're a lot more capable to do those kind of jobs, right? They get paid more money to do those jobs, but then women want equal pay. It's like, well, do you know what, get your ass up on the power lines, go and learn the trade, and then you'll have your equal pay. If you want to talk about the corporate world, again, if you want to be on that same mindset and mentality, you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, you have to be strong-minded. And don't get me wrong, there are many successful business women in today's day and age that are big successful women. I think like L'Oreal, I think that woman, she who owns it, has the highest IQ in the world. I believe so anyway. But it's like the average woman. These are the kind of women that complain and moan about shit like, oh, there's equal pay. Get on with it. If you want equal pay, get your head down, go and study, go and learn the things that you need to go and learn in order to get into that position. Then go and be the best. There ain't no, oh yeah, gender. It's all bullshit. In this day and age, you can be who you want to be. If you're a woman in this day and age, you can start your own online business right now and earn more than most men. But you don't want to do it because you want to settle for the argument, equal pay, equal this. It's like, it's all bollocks. You can literally have a laptop screen in front of you, typing on Google, 5 online businesses I can start today, whilst I have a full-time job. Invest that money into your side hustle, grow it, expand it. No, don't want to do it. So for me, there's no excuse, man. There's literally no excuse. Men, okay, you're getting A's and C's. That's good. A's and B's, sorry. That's good. That's really good. But qualifications don't mean shit unless you're going to take action in the real world. Because you can get guys that, okay, academically they're not the best, but they have the work rate. They're disciplined. They're consistent. They're determined. They're hardworking. And that's why you see those guys go far. whether it's in construction, anything. And most guys that do go into construction, yeah, they make it far because they have all of those traits and they make more money than the woman. But you think you can just go and get grades and degrees and all this thing, and you think you're going to come out, oh, I'm going to earn loads of money. No, that's not always the case. That is not always the case. Because you can be in uni or you can be at college for 4 or 5 years and you have no skills, real life skills of reality and what the real hard-working life corporate world is like. And you can get trapped, you become depressed, you become you get anxiety, you worry, you put all these things because you're not used to the real world. You've been stuck in dorms for 5 years. Unless you get a part-time job so you understand where you're going, you're screwed. So for me, she's got a lot of growing up to do, this young lady here. She's got a lot of growing up, and I mean, if she has a man, Jesus, man, get out of there. Get out of there right now. I'm telling you, man, it's... Boy, if I had to deal with that every day, oh my goodness gracious me. I'm telling you, guys, you have your boy Jordan, and I will see you in the next video.